Hi.
Hi.
I have food in my mouth. Shit.
Uh,
Dom, no.
I'm stretching. I'm genuinely stretching.
You're fingering your
I
asshole.
hate
Stop.
you all.
No, I'm stretching my arms.
What's
What
wrong
the
with you people?
Alright.
My mum believe me for how I stretch.
Moving swiftly on.
This is a really bad time for this.
For what?
For stretching.
Yeah.
My
Stretching your asshole.
stretch. Okay, no, that's not what I'm stretching. That's on like weekends, so tomorrow maybe.
You're stretching your asshole.
You know it.
I hate all of you so much.
You gotta be prepared for
Why
anything.
did Mikey
Mikey's skedaddled because he's playing fucking Black Ops because that's more important to him.
Which Mikey? Like the Mikey that I
No,
know?
our Mikey.exe.
Ecem,
Ah.
Ecem? Is that how I say your name? How do I say your
Ecem.
name?
Ecem?
What?
Ecem. It's
Edge.
Ecem.
Okay,
I'm also
Ecem.
not gonna say it right, you're not the only one.
Bro.
I'm just gonna call you E-girl.
Yeah.
No!
I keep.
You're not far off.
You
Okay, I
remind
will
me
be.
so much. You remind me so much of one of my other friends, and I keep confusing you for her. And
Just call me
it's really hard.
Oni then.
Yeah, Ani. You really remind me of my friend Ani.
Okay, call me
swear-
Oni.
I swear you act just like her.
Yeah.
Tom, you can't pronounce my name right.
No.
Oh, it's yeah.
Wait, has it started?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
We
Hi.
started 2 minutes ago.
We started when I stretched.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how are you guys doing today?
I'm fucking
I'm
sweating
the
my
one that
lips
asked
off.
the questions.
Oh, I'm so sorry, head chancellor.
Ask us. What are you gonna ask us?
Fucking shut them cheeks and listen up, mate.
Okay.
So anyway, 5th episode of the podcast. Welcome, Squigga.
No.
Can I call you something else?
Yeah.
Do you have an actual name?
Yeah, it's Corbett.
He won't tell us.
You just said
My
it.
name is
I told
Falabi.
you twice.
What?
I told you before. It's Corbett.
What the hell is
Why do you
that?
sound like a chocolate bar?
Colgate? Did he say Colgate?
Corbett.
Oh,
Hold on.
Corbett.
Corbit.
It's like a cleaning brand.
What?
Not
Just type
making fun of
it,
me.
dude.
Just call me Squigga, man.
okay.
That's all.
Type
You know what? Sure, we'll
That's
go
all
with that. We have
okay.
Squigga on here for the first time.
I mean, if anyone gets sued, it's Bierny, so I don't care.
Yeah, true.
Hi.
So, hi, I'm Bierny.
You.
There's Tom.
You.
We got Ecem.
Hi.
And we got Squigga.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, I have one thing I want to ask just before you get into anything.
Okay.
Squigga, what is your shit with joining a chat and then just leaving?
What?
The amount of times I've been in a chat playing Warframe with my friends and then you've just joined the chat and just left.
Oh, we were
Wait,
saying that you were with your two friends, and we were saying that they are boring.
Yeah, we.
Join there.
He went from
Just
us
say
to
hi.
you and then left back to us.
He literally joined us and then didn't actually listen to anything, just joined and left before we could say fucking anything.
He said, "Oh yeah, they are really boring."
Ah, I see. So, Bernie.
Tom, you're either really loud or really low, or there's a fan in the background. What is up with this setup?
I don't know. The thing is, it doesn't change to anything that I normally do. The fan is
Turn the
acting further
fan
away than
off.
normal.
Turn the fan off.
You just said turn the fan off. Do you know what fucking temperature it is?
Open the window?
The window is open.
Open it
Just
further?
take your shirt off.
Yeah.
No.
He's like, oh, it's so fucking warm in here. Has like a fucking full-on hoodie and a jacket on.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing a full-on hoodie in my own house. I think I'd rather hang myself.
Just a like nice woolen sweater.
Fine, I've got an idea.
He's fucking. Dude is dying.
Alright, let's see if this works. Okay.
Okay, what was the idea, Tom?
Right. Do you hear the fan now?
I don't hear the fan now.
How about now?
I hear the
No.
fan now.
Fuck off.
I don't hear it. I love you guys.
Do you hear the fan now?
Ah, yes, I do hear.
You guys are like my
I'm gonna
best
hurt you.
friends.
Squigga, calm your tatas.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh my god, I've had the fan off for like not even a minute and I'm already dying. I don't like that. Oh,
Dude,
suck
just
your mum.
drink water or eat ice cream.
I've got 2 litre bottles of water.
Then
right
drink.
fucking here. I have.
Because he's British.
Oh, I'm British. Oh no.
British.
Stop
I'm
it.
literally his
Stop
neighbor
it.
and I'm fucking
Stop it.
freezing, but it's okay because Poles
Stop
like
it.
the cold weather.
Northerners like the cold weather too.
Stop it.
Stop what?
Get some help.
Uh,
Yeah, so what's going on?
I don't know. How are you guys doing today? I'd like to know.
I can't even think with this weather.
We are
Please.
okay.
Answer my question. I really want to know.
We are
how you guys-
okay.
That's good. That's awesome, dude. You guys will never believe what happened last night.
Get lit?
What happened?
You want to know?
I mean, yeah. Sure.
Well, I broke my phone screen. I
That's not
broke
good.
my computer charger. I broke my phone charger, and I lost the case to my AirPods.
Good.
Oh, well, I think
So-
you deserve it just for having AirPods.
So
If
I
you can
can't.
afford
I can't charge
AirPods, you
my-
can.
Shut up. I'm trying to tell a story. So I can't charge my computer or my headphones, and my phone charger is really bad, and the screen is cracked. So
I can't
that's-
charge my computer. It's called a laptop.
Whatever. I love my computer so much, man. That's why I said it was a bad time
just-
for the VC, because
Just
it's easier to talk on my computer because my phone audio sucks. And
Oh, is that why
I
you
can't-
Sonic? You're talking to a sock.
I'm not talking through a song.
I said it sounds like you are.
Hold on, I think I can fix that.
oh no,
1 second.
don't no, you're gonna make it worse.
Ugh. Oh
If this-
crap! I just broke my phone screen even more.
I'm great. So,
Yeah,
What
he has
are we
made it
going-
worse.
You have made it worse, yeah.
1 second, I'm working on it. Leave me alone.
It's not a Lego piece.
The
it
more
should
you
be fine.
tamper with it, the worse it gets.
No, not nothing. He's just disappeared.
You gone?
Yeah, my
Yeah,
man's
okay.
dip.
what are we going to talk about?
Well,
Can we?
I got a little sidetracked, but sure, let's talk about things.
Mm.
And
Okay, wait. Does that sound better?
You sound fine. Leave it.
Stop making fun of me.
Just don't touch it.
I feel like if I move on to a topic, he's gonna be like, "Hey, does this sound okay? Hello?"
Oh, that reminds me. Do you hear the fan?
I can't
Dude.
breathe.
I nonce.
My-
Do you hear the fan then? Since
My
we're on the topic.
everything hurts. Everything hurts.
My feelings
I'm
hurt.
waiting.
I'm having.
Your fan's okay, Tom.
Do you hear
In
it?
such a mood.
know
Everything
what?
hurts.
No, I don't hear it.
If you hear the fan, he's a member of the podcast. Now, suck him up.
Okay, he's a member of the podcast.
Guys,
Oh my god. What?
I broke my phone case.
We know.
No, I broke my phone case. Last time I broke my phone and my headphones and my computer charger. This time I broke my phone case. Why does everything I love break?
You love your phone case? It's kind of sus.
That's
I
crazy.
love it. Dude, why are like all of my electronics having awful luck?
Your phone case
The
is
internet
electronic?
is all I have. It's all I have.
Don't make-
How are you?
Electronic phone case. Stop tampering with whatever you're doing.
Oh, now there's an echo.
Can we please talk about something?
See, I would, but I physically can't. Alright. Anyway.
Hey guys, is my phone okay?
No.
I'd like to say that, I think we've, a lot of things has happened over the week.
Quite uneventful.
It was quite eventful than most of the other weeks.
Don't know, you know.
It's mostly going to be talking about people because, a lot of people were involved. Exactly. So, dude, I don't even like.
Who fucked who?
I feel like this topic will be different because if these people watch the podcast and if I say something wrong, it might have been like against them.
Just say it from your own point of view, from what you remember.
Oh right, okay.
And just say it beforehand, like right now. If we say something wrong, sorry, this is just what we can remember from what happened before, because well, we're not fucking encyclopedia.
Okay, so first off, Archie, right? Most people know Archie on the server, right? The rude ass.
Dude ass with a dude ass.
His point of view is I got mad at him over Minecraft, which I didn't give a shit about. It's, fucking Minecraft. So what I think his point of view was, I stripped some logs on his Minecraft house as a little joke, and he went over and invited. What happened after was he invited Tom Wild to play with him, right? And then Tom griefed pretty much the world, but also is very nasty to me. Like, actual asshole, this guy. It was, bread, Tom.
Hey, I can't eat bread.
Yeah, I don't care. Do you know the guy, bread, that was on the server?
Yes, I know bread.
Yeah, that was Tom Wild.
Fair enough.
And he's the most toxic prick. Holy shit. If he was watching this, Tom Wild, fuck you, dude. Holy shit.
Language.
I don't care.
Be nice.
It's not family friendly anyway. And after him being very fucking nasty, I said I didn't want to talk to Archie because he just has like rotten friends. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna talking with you if you're just gonna be inviting these rotten people around like that, because I don't want to play with them. And where Archie follows, Tom follows apparently. And yeah, because that's Archie's friend group. Toxic.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and then
Ow.
and then after that, I'm pretty sure I said to him that I don't want to talk to you unless you change what you're doing, and he didn't, and it went downhill from there.
What?
He ended up
Yeah,
he ended up
but
getting banned because
I don't know what you're talking about.
why?
Squigga,
Because
aren't you
why?
listening?
Do I have to say?
Is Archie here? Hey Archie.
Nah. So basically what happened from then on was we banned Archie because me and Ben, we both agreed that we're just better off without Archie anyway.
Who?
Some guy.
Some guy that was banned on the server
Yeah, just a bit of an ass.
last week.
I don't know what that means. I don't know.
There was a guy who was in the server, but I'm guessing before you joined, and essentially no one really liked him. He was just a bit of an
Do I
asshole.
have to stay here?
Screw, if you don't get your
His
shit
voice.
together, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
Who?
You!
Oh, my shit together. What am I doing wrong? I just don't know what you guys are talking about.
We just explained to you, and
We've literally just explained the whole thing.
I don't know what's happening, dude. I'm just trying
Okay,
to
listen. Please listen. There was a guy that no one liked, and he got banned. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, what a great.
yeah.
Ow! Stop it! Jesus. Sorry, my cat is harassing me.
Okay.
Moving on. And then after Archie
Yeah.
got banned, it was like
What?
it was all fine, right? Like the next day, it was like so peace and quiet, dude. And then I think it was 1 or 2 days afterwards. After that, I had an admin on the server called Ben, and
He was almost like a co-owner, wasn't he? Pretty much.
he almost was a co-owner. But the thing is, I didn't think he wanted to be a co-owner. He didn't really give a shit. And I kept pushing him to be doing shit, and he got so fed up with me, and it was just for the crack, you know. And then you know, to me he was also a very chill friend, cause you know, you can have a laugh with him, and he's also really chill, and he doesn't really care about a lot of things, and he can get serious if you just ask him to be serious. But apparently he had some mental issues. I don't know if he still does, but that same day, he gave moderator to a guy called Kieran. And Kieran, with his mod, he started kicking randoms. He kicked some bots. He
Being an ass.
he added at everyone and just like posted like he just hacked the server or whatever, which he didn't. And then Ben ended up leaving the server, and what Kieran did is he removed the message that he left, so it just appeared as if he disappeared. And then Kieran was he left the server after himself. And then I wake up that day, waking up to a bunch of people gone.
Bunch of mods. Oh, bots.
Yeah, boss kicked, and a big ass announcement, and I'm there confused as fuck, of to what just happened. And I felt at that point that Ben two-faced me to be befriending me and then just pulling at that big ass like toxic prank, but he didn't have anything to do with it. He just I feel like what happened was, because to me Ben's still okay.
Yeah, actually, he did nothing. He just.
I just didn't expect him to run off like that. All it was like so-called prank that Kieran was like thinking about doing for a bit. And I fixed the server back up. It's everything's back to what it was. And then Josh, this guy called Josh, he's also an admin, but I removed it from him because he was also part of like Ben Kieran's friend group and that. And I was like, I can't risk this guy having an admin as well. And he isn't here anyway. So I removed admin from. Then I had no admins, right? Because they all been wiped pretty much. So Perk.
Moderators, no admin.
So Perk got a promotion because she's responsible. Also one of the nicest people on the server. And then I think it was 1 or 2 days later after that happened, I got a DM from Kieran, the guy that so-called hacked the server. And the very first thing he says is sorry, and then in the message it says, we didn't mean to be toxic. We were just bored because of all the others ditched us, and we were really bored and alone. Good luck and goodbye. And then also a screenshot of Ben saying, that he appreciates all the memories and fun times we've had, his mental issues, and goodbye. And now he's just moving on.
A bit odd to just disappear, I'm not gonna lie.
He just left. Like Kieran also, he said he was suicidal. It feels weird. Gonna haunt me. Yeah. It was an odd time, but that was pretty much, that DM was our goodbyes, pretty much.
It feels a bit conflicting here. People talk about mental
Oh my
issues
God.
as an excuse to doing something that would cause someone else distress.
Yeah.
It's very confusing.
If you have mental health issues, God help you and shit like that. Like, yeah, seek help or whatever to hope that you're okay.
He
But
doesn't have to.
you don't have to come
pay.
in with bad intentions if you're just having a bad time.
Yeah.
I feel really odd because I'm not old, but I'm still older than you guys. And I remember when I was like 16. How old are you, Squigga?
He's no, I won't.
Squigga, how old are you?
What?
How
Huh?
old are you?
How old am what?
How old are you?
How old are you?
I'm 14, but I turned 15 in like a little less than 2 months.
So this in this chat right now is 14-year-old, 15-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 20-year-old.
What?
Okay, anyway.
20.
Oh,
I'm
Tom's
20.
20.
Oh.
And we all make fun of him because he's
Wow.
and we call him a boomer, but
A booner. Yeah, I'm a booner now. I like that title way more.
I kind of stopped because, like, I don't know, I don't see it funny anymore. Just
It gets so annoying so quickly now. But it's like when I was about 14, 15, 16, I had my own issues, but they were nothing how they are now. And I just feel like it's so odd seeing people so young complaining about problems, and when I hear about it, they sound kind of similar to how mine were. And obviously, the one thing that you should say is it's going to get better, because it does. But it's also going to get worse.
true.
So it's... But even now, the one thing that you can't do is blame your bad actions on mental health.
Would you say that bad mental health in, like, teen years is just a phase that everyone goes through?
Bad mental health and a phase are different things, but they can feel similar depending on what's going on.
Right.
So, for instance, there is like phases that people go through as a teenager and as a kid where they'll feel like it won't end, and it does. There'll also be, for instance, with my stuff, I was around somebody... Oh shit, it's a long story actually. But long story short, it's just I was around someone who had a genuine issue. Because of it, I thought maybe I might open up to them. And then they just basically shut me down and said, no, you're fine. So I said, oh. At the time I was like, oh, PogChamp. Alright then. Poggers, it'll go away. And then it just went. So I was like, oh. The lying bitch. It didn't go away. And it just... I don't know. When it comes to mental health, it's very much... Take it seriously. And don't use it as an excuse or... Because if you start identifying yourself by a disease, or like an illness, like mental health, or even physical health, it just starts becoming less sincere when you start having issues with it. Because, well, you've made it a part of yourself at that point.
Does
that makes any sense?
Yeah. Because you've grown up, like, quite years.
I'm 20, I haven't grown up yet.
But you're... Okay. I'm not gonna say that.
No,
I was gonna say, so you're old now, right?
Yeah, I'm old, yeah. Let's go with it, yeah, I'm old.
So, how are you doing, like, nowadays? How are you feeling?
It's hard to explain. It varies by the hour. If that makes any sense.
True. I
Very
mean, it can.
volatile.
Yeah.
Another thing is when you get older, especially if you're somebody who doesn't open up about it a lot, you learn how to mask it quite well. So even if you're in the worst of moods, you still put on a happy face that's good enough that people don't look too deep. If that makes any sense.
Right.
Oh, I can't hear anything. My ears. I can't.
No.
My ears. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm fine. What are we talking about?
Mental health.
Why was it my idea
Yeah,
to
that
bring
one.
this guy on?
Okay. Have fun with that. Stop
Mine.
yelling at me. I'm not even saying anything. I don't know what I'm supposed
He
to
just
be
said,
doing.
"Why did I bring this guy?" It's just.
Stop it. That's so mean.
It's
I'm
not
gonna
mean.
cry.
It's just a point made because you are zoning out quite a bit.
I don't. What am I supposed to say? You guys are just talking about some dude who was like depressed or something.
No,
I don't know.
no.
Okay, this really shows how you've
take a drink,
zoned out completely.
I was trying to watch. I'm sorry.
You were trying to
Stop
watch your
yelling at me.
Cartoon Network? Is that it?
I was trying to watch my.
Shut up.
No,
That's
don't make fun of him. No. No.
There's nothing wrong with watching cartoons, man. It's
I didn't say there is.
Yeah.
I didn't say there is.
stop making fun of me. It's very hurtful. I'll stop zoning out. I'll pay attention.
Squigga, what do you think of mental health? How are you feeling these days?
I mean, I get kind of sad more often than I used to, but you know,
And why is that?
that's just human nature. Huh?
It's called growing up. It's not fun.
Why is
What makes you sad?
Well, my mom kind of overdosed a few months ago and she went to jail, but I don't know. She's just vibing, I guess.
You have a.
Vibing.
What about your other parent?
He's a good dad most of the time.
Is he around?
He's kind of
Is he around?
Oh no, he's at work right now. He's a jerk sometimes, but you know who isn't? He works hard to support the house and the family, and I appreciate that. He's a good dad.
Oh,
That's fair.
Where'd E-girl go?
that's a good question. Where did he go?
E-girl. I actually don't know. She'll
Is it
join.
because I kept sending her the picture of the dog, saying "Let me sniff your
Hello,
ass"?
ladies. Sorry, stupid
Oh, she's bad.
Discord.
E-girl, I'm sorry for sending you that picture of the dog. I get really bored, and I don't know why my voice is getting so high. Sorry.
Okay.
I
You
get
are
really bored, and
you are
yeah.
forgiven.
What?
You are
You are
forgiven.
forgiven.
Huh?
My god.
You are forgiven, she said.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. What were we talking about? What did happen?
We were talking about mental health. And then we got sidetracked because she
yeah.
left.
Sorry.
Ecem, how
So-
are you feeling with your mentality these days?
I'm actually fine. Like my depression got really it got better, but I'm not stopping taking medication because some shit triggers my depression, like school or people. So I am fine currently. I don't know if I will be fine in few months.
If
Wait, why not in a few months? Is that when exams are happening?
Because so my school is very expensive and I need to get scholarship and I need to study for it. But there are people who are smarter than me, who are more hardworking than me, and I get really stressed out. And this is actually, it really triggers my depression. Like, since I got into high school, I have depression for 2 years now.
Has it been diagnosed? Or
Yeah.
do you know what type of depression?
Um, I don't know. It's English, but
Just
mm,
describe it. Is it like a seasonal?
not seasonal. It's normal, like common type. I have some kind of attacks sometimes. I just cry and
Panic attack?
all that shit. No, no, not panic attack. Just cry.
Yeah, I think that's just called a breakdown, Chief.
What?
I think that's just a breakdown.
Chief.
Oh yeah, breakdown. But I am so much better than before. I was cutting myself. I tried to kill myself. It was so dramatic, but I'm feeling better. Yeah.
How are you doing, Bernie? How's your mental health?
Mental health. I honestly don't know. I always feel so lost when it comes. I I don't think I know much about myself than people do about me. I have a lot of self-doubt, and I always have constant worry of things, especially of like the future and what am I gonna do.
That sounds more just anxious and anxiety.
Oh, dude, my anxiety is bad, dude. I think it's been, you know, it's helped talking to people, especially on Discord, because having lack of physical contact with people lately, it's been like, I don't talk often to people unless it's Discord. It's all odd, and I don't like talking about myself often, actually at all.
I feel like that's a very general thing. Quite a few people are like that.
I can assure you that you will be better if you find a decent doctor. Like talking to a psychiatrist is the best, to be honest.
It depends
Like,
what you're like, though, because that might not be true for everyone. For me, talking to a psychiatrist was the worst thing I've ever done
why?
because it made me feel so much worse.
Because, yeah, I know I had so many psychiatrists. Okay, I talked to so many people
I've
and
had over 10.
what?
I said I've had over 10. Like I said, it differs per person. It's not like oh, just try a new one. It could also just be simply that
Yeah.
your issue isn't something like that. It may just be a chemical imbalance, which is what you take tablets and stuff.
Hmm.
So it's not always along the line of like, oh, speak to someone, because speaking to someone is worse. Especially if
No,
people are the problem.
that's why I'm saying psychiatrist, because if there's something chemically wrong with you, he will give you
A
um
psychiatrist doesn't do that. It's a doctor who describes.
no,
Yeah,
psychiatrist is a doctor who gives medicine.
a doctor who gives medicine is just a doctor here.
No. Okay, in UK, okay, I see.
But so like a normal doctor can prescribe antidepressants and things like that here. It isn't restricted to just mental health institutes.
Hmm.
I feel like people that have problem with people, they go ahead and self-isolate, but the isolation makes it worse, and they go ahead and make rash decisions.
It also it sometimes some people, if their issue is people, it may not be over the internet there's a problem. It could also be that speaking over the internet they're completely fine, and in person that's when they should.
I feel like it's like where you're situated, because in different areas there's different people, right? And like compare like people in the UK to like people in like France. Like you'd get more roadmen and like
Rogue One 15.
Those like, toxic bastards in the UK than you would in France. Because in France, most of them are just chill people.
Don't be racist.
It's not racist, it's facts. It's just that.
In different countries, there's different cultures and traditions, and in the UK, it is pretty acceptable to just be a roadman.
Like, I don't.
You're
I don't-
expected to see
I
that.
don't think I've seen a French roadman before.
What
I
is
kind of
road-
want to see one. Roadman's kind of like the evolved chav. It's the best way I can think of it, but you wonder what chav is.
Okay.
A roadman is.
You'll just get a guy in a puffer jacket.
I mean, a roadman is somebody that is introduced to a group of people that are, you know, in America it would be the cool kids, the people that you want to sit at the lunch table with. In the UK,
The jock.
yeah, the jocks. Those are the in UK roadmen, but they have North Face jackets. They wear like fucking
A North Face puffer jacket.
puffer jacket. Yes. They only gather in groups too, and they
That is true.
ride around on their bikes places, and they have a fucking dude. There's at least like 3 guys with man bags. Jake has a man
yeah,
bag.
I could agree with that. What do you mean by man bag? Do you mean like a handbag that for men?
Yeah,
Because most roadmen carry around either duffel bags or backpacks.
I've seen those. It's like
It depends where you're in the UK. I'm in the northeast. In London, maybe they might carry man.
it looks like a fanny pack that you wear over your chest.
Oh, you don't get that in the north. You'd get rimmed.
Oh.
Like your arsehole would disappear if you tried to like look intimidating with one of them. You sure it works.
Squigga, you okay?
He sounds like someone who's smoking more than me.
Hold on.
I thought I was at the end there.
What the hell?
What is she? Who is he laughing at?
Okay, sorry.
Imagine we're still talking about like mental health and depression, and he's there laughing his ass off.
Yeah. Just one quick last point about the whole like mental health thing. No one ever tells the full truth to people, so just because someone says they're okay, they're probably not. And even if they tell you like shit that's up, they probably haven't told you everything. Did you just snort?
Squigga, take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong. That's not telling me anything.
I'm sorry. I'm trying. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop thinking about it. Okay.
What are you
okay.
thinking about?
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm calm now. What? Okay. Continue. Moving on.
No,
No,
Jesus
not
Christ,
moving
I'm
on. We're
now.
getting to the bottom of this. What was so funny?
Hold on. I wanna read it again. 1 second. 1 second.
If you try to make him talk, he will laugh more. Just stop.
You know how normally when you do a podcast or you do some sort of talking point, you
What's that?
usually either do something that you don't have to think of, or you don't do anything and you focus on the conversation.
It's like he is angry.
He is angry.
Oh, he's laughing at a cartoon.
No, I'm laughing at this meme. This imagine.
Bro,
Okay,
why
okay.
are you looking at memes?
Wait,
We
okay,
are
wait.
talking here.
Wait,
Oh my-
just let me read this out for you. Let me read this for you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
Can
I'm
we move
sorry.
on?
Yes. Okay, please do that.
Cringes.
Okay, continue.
Are you sure?
1 sec.
So this entire time, he could have just muted his mic.
He could have,
Oh,
but he chose not to.
okay.
Right.
Fucking hell.
Okay, so moving on from mental health, because I feel like if we keep talking about that, we'll just go on and get depressed afterwards.
And then he's gonna keep laughing.
Yeah. Hides just followed Pog. Here's to follow.
Alright, you gotta follow. Oh, I guess it's not viewing. Well, I guess it doesn't have people watching them.
Anyway, moving on. You know boredom, right? That's been like happening a lot in the last couple of days.
Yes.
So what the fuck has everyone been up to? Because I am just sitting on my asshole doing fucking nothing, trying to entertain myself in whatever way I can. Which also results into just watching porn because there's literally no other option.
I have been going on a walk every morning. I have been doing exercise every day, and I have been trying to stream more. But the only issue is it's hard to find motivation when you don't get viewers.
There's also no games to be playing that are worth streaming.
I play Warframe. That's pretty worth streaming to me.
Yeah, it's pretty worth it. Yeah, except that 100% of your viewers like to watch Tarkov. Didn't
Oh,
you
yeah,
have your
that
mic muted? Oh my god, this kid. What about you, Ecem? Because, you know, I bet you're pretty bored too, as much as we are.
Yeah, I used to do
I
like
have to say.
a lot of shit, but now I'm just talking to guys and playing games and sometimes read books.
Can I leave yet?
You know what?
If you
Okay.
want to leave, then leave.
What?
You can leave if you want to. We're not holding you against your will.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh, I wasn't saying I wanted.
I mean
Yeah.
that it's like hinting towards just like
No, I was joking. Don't kick me. I'm sorry. This is all I have.
What? Man, you need
What?
a hobby. That's all you got.
Stop. There's nothing. I have a hobby, man. I just can't do it right now because my computer won't charge.
Get a charger. Buy a new one. Okay.
Oh,
After hearing that, I don't want to know what your hobby is.
It's just drawing, dude. I can't draw my phone
Can I
anymore.
see? Can I see? Can I see? Can I see?
Don't you have like a pencil and like a page?
I can. I draw a lot better digitally, and I draw a lot
Oh.
better on my computer. But my computer will not charge because I broke my charger, and I broke my phone screen and everything else, and my phone charger.
How? You're 14 and you have a phone and a laptop and all of that stuff, and you've broke it. Are you going to be able to get a new one?
Dude, okay, the thing is, it's not, my computer's fine, it's just a charger.
His
Okay.
phone keeps going off.
I accidentally dropped my phone.
So
and
wait, so you've broke your phone case, and your laptop charger,
yeah, my computer's fine, it's just
and
a
you're
charger.
14,
I've had these for like a
and
year
your
now.
parents won't kill you.
No, well, okay, the thing is, I I really didn't want to tell my dad, but then I realized he has broken several of his phones and like devices for
But
like
even then,
racing.
he pays for it, so you
I
can't.
know, but no, I thought he was gonna be mad at me because I got like really mad and ended up breaking it, but I didn't. But I realized he's done the same thing, so you know he can't really like. He can be mad, but he can't judge me when he does it all the time. So I was like, I accidentally broke.
If I'd be
my
your dad
phone.
and I'd let you borrow my car, I'd be actually scared if you'd come back in one piece.
If I was your dad, I wouldn't get you a new phone. I'd be like, you're just not gonna have a phone for like 2
Here's a
months.
Nokia block you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All I want, I just want my. I'm not even gonna lie. The internet is like all I have. It's my life. It's. Yeah, there's nothing to do anymore.
Honestly,
You
same.
are You are young. Please get a life.
What do you want me to do? I can't
Oh
go get a job.
my
I'm not
god,
supposed to
Ecem.
go outside.
Do you not know how to hold your tongue?
Holy shit.
What? What do you want me to do? I can't
I
go
wasn't
get a job.
talking to you, I was
can't
talking to
go get a
Ecem.
house. What?
I was talking to Ecem saying, do you not know how to hold your tongue? Not you.
No, I'm talking to her too. She told me to go get a life. What do you want me to do, dude? I can't get a job. I can't get a house. I can't drive. I can't
Dude,
really
it's
even
not
go that
the-
far from my house by myself.
Yeah, but you have the ability to learn.
What?
Yeah.
This school is out. What do you want me to learn, dude?
What do you think the internet is
tried to
for?
learn
I thought
today.
you had. I thought the internet was all your life.
What?
I-
I'm not that smart, dude. It's hard.
That's what's learning for.
Okay,
Life
look,
is hard when you're an idiot.
learn
Okay,
how to
that's what I've
code.
learned.
or just draw more.
Wait, here's a quick. I have like a genuine idea of something. Like, and this isn't me being toxic. It's a genuine idea. Are you comfortable with like your body?
Who?
You.
Yeah, pretty comfortable.
If you're comfortable with your body, then fair enough.
I mean,
But I was gonna say, if you said no, then I was gonna say, why don't you try and like, not exercise, but just generally find other ways to keep active.
I do. I look at trees outside every day. I go into my
that doesn't make
backyard
you
and
fit.
So why don't you like have a bit of a jog around?
I love that tree, man. I love that tree so much.
You could go around and like have a run around. If there's any near local foresty area, any just general forests on nature places.
I take my guinea pigs outside, and like whenever it's time to come inside, they don't want to come inside, so I have to chase them around. Hold
Is that
on, I
where
just
your
wanna watch this
main
clip.
exercise comes from? Chasing guinea pigs.
They are so cute.
They are. They're. I have 3. Their names are Mark, Squeak, and Cabbage.
What do you
I
reckon they
love
taste like?
What?
I said, what do you reckon they taste like?
Like pig.
Huh?
Like pork.
No, they wouldn't taste like.
They taste like ham.
No.
Please don't taste
Just
them.
because they have pig in the name doesn't mean they taste like an actual pig.
No,
hate them so much.
you can't eat them. They are like.
You can.
No,
You can eat a
No,
person. I'm not saying you would. I'm saying you
You
could.
sound like my
Who's there to
dad.
stop me?
You sound
Oh
like
my
my
God.
dad. All he does is joke about eating.
I
them.
sound like your friend. I sound like your dad.
I've only
You
mentioned it once.
I hate you.
I literally mentioned it once, and she's acting like I'm gonna kill Japan.
Who? Wait, who?
Oh, he. No, sorry, he. Do you have a feminine voice?
Stop. I swear to God, if one more person calls me a she, I'm gonna.
You
be
have a feminine voice.
I don't. I really don't.
You do.
Do. I don't think it's up to you whether you have a feminine voice. It's up to other people's interpretations. And if everyone's saying you sound like a girl, you do.
Whatever, man. That's. I'll sound
It's
like.
a good
I can
thing.
sound
Like,
like a boy.
I didn't say it was a bad thing.
I
you
can.
can't catfish people.
I can sound like a boy if I want to. I
Okay,
I
But I
don't
choose
know why
not
my
to.
do
voice
it.
is
Okay,
too
do
high,
it.
okay? I just think
Okay,
it's
do it.
funny to talk in a really high voice, okay? Stop making fun of me.
Uh-huh.
That was tempting there.
What?
Stop making tempt of me.
Fun
Stop.
of me.
Stop making fun of me, man. It's not
Oh,
funny.
fun.
It's
Stop making fun.
Stop making fun of me.
Is that a meme or
I'm
something?
joking.
Good.
Yeah.
Richard's in my stream and he's mentioned something about tell him I said it's a bad thing. I don't know what he's on about, but there you go.
Wait, you're streaming?
Yes, both me and Bierny are streaming. What do you mean?
Wait, since when were you streaming? What are you
We've been streaming since the beginning.
Oh.
Wait, we?
Me and Tom,
Yeah.
we are streamers, Squigga.
What are you streaming?
This podcast.
I'm just playing Warframe while talking. He's streaming the podcast.
I'm confused. Wait, I'm on a podcast?
Oh my god.
No offense, but you do have the attention span of a 14-year-old.
He has ADHD. I'm 100% sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Not ADHD, maybe ADD.
He has an attention span of a
What's-
fucking raccoon.
Have you seen raccoon eggs? He's got a really good attention
It's
span.
not raccoon eggs. He's
I have a great attention span. Leave me alone. Stop making fun of me.
You clearly don't.
I can. I can.
I'm all
and I
about not
will.
making fun of people, but I am also all about stating facts. And it's a
Here,
fact
watch
that you do not
Oh,
have a good attention
Watch
span.
this. I'm having a long attention span right now.
What was the thing we mentioned right
When?
after? What was the thing we mentioned just before mental health?
Oh, that guy that was like
What was his
rating
name?
the Azzy?
Ooh.
It was Azzy, right?
No, it was not
Dad?
Azzy.
Was it Tom?
I know, Richard.
Stop it! That was a long time ago. That was like 3 hours ago.
It was like. Wait, let me check. It was less than an hour ago.
No.
Yo,
It was
Kirby,
about
thanks for
30
the
minutes
follow.
ago, if we're being completely exact.
Stop making fun of me. I'm trying my best. This is my first time on a podcast.
Yo, Dr. Disrespect, thanks for a $10,000 donation.
Suck your mum, man. I will hurt you.
Yo,
Oh, Richard, I know. I'm trying not to.
you're part Richard?
Oh,
Bro, what?
I'm slowly gonna compare his,
attention span.
to Jake.
Jake has a better attention span because at least Jake then goes back to whatever we were talking about after he goes, how to please.
Okay. I will. Okay, what we were talking about before.
No. It's a guy, Richard. Do it.
What?
Richard thought you were a girl. Oh, in my chat.
Okay, so Squigga, what were we talking about before we entered this conversation?
Depression and stuff.
No.
That was
No.
a few points ago.
Hold on. No wait. Wait. We were talking about I'm sorry.
The combo.
Oh my god.
Like building stuff, or no? We were talking about like hobbies and exercising.
Yes.
And then like building stuff.
Where are you getting the building?
I don't know.
I think okay. Yeah, we talked about exercise stuff.
Okay,
I just want
so
Whoa.
basically, right? Back to the whole hobbies thing, right?
Yeah.
We were talking.
Put training's next on the list, I think.
Squigga was talking about how he can't get a job, he can't
That's
go
fair.
out, he can't do anything, but you have
He can.
in all this
In a
spare
life.
time you have in the pandemic, you can learn an instrument, learn a language, try out different things.
Learning a language.
What is it?
I am learning a language. I'm learning Japanese.
Japanese in your spare time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. What's wrong with
That's
that?
cool.
I didn't
No,
say
that's-
anything wrong with learning Japanese.
Oh. Okay. Okay, well that's what I'm doing. I can go out. I just don't for reason.
Valid
Yeah,
point.
because there's Corona.
What? No, not Corona. We don't. Whatever. Just
Take a breather.
I
Compose
just
your
don't go out
thoughts.
for personal reasons. Okay, stop
Okay.
making fun of me.
Okay, now I'm just gonna quickly correct you, and don't worry, I'm not having a go. This is literally just a correction. Don't say stop making fun of me. It's stop making fun.
I know. I just like to say fun. There are really mean kids out there. Okay, I don't like. I don't.
You sound like a
wanna
woman.
So why don't?
Stop it. I'm not. Listen, I might be I might be a boy, but I'm
You
kind
might.
of
I might be a boy,
might.
but this boy pussy tight.
You might.
No, I don't mean. I didn't mean like that. I mean,
Honestly,
meant,
one thing that you could work on is trying to compose your thoughts before voicing them, because it sounds like you start speaking and then you start realizing that you don't really have a compiled sentence, and then you start stuttering a bit. So just try composing your thoughts before you say it. It might come out a bit smooth.
Okay, I'll try. I'll try right now.
And I hope you know that when I say things like that, it's not me having a go or laughing at you. It's genuine, like, this might help.
Okay, thank
If
you.
I was laughing at you, I'd be like, ha, you sound like a female. Ha, what a gay.
Stop it. That's okay. That's pretty funny. I get it. I get the joke.
Funny pun.
Stopped crying.
No, that's not a pun. How's that a pun?
Don't think he mentioned pun, did he?
No, I didn't.
Somebody said. Oh.
He might have said Tom.
Okay.
So back to hobbies.
Yeah, back to that.
Yeah.
Is anyone trying to learn out anything or like doing anything while they're like having all this spare time on their hands?
You
I
knew.
will get back.
I swear to God, if you don't turn that fucking phone off. Wait, he's calling through it.
Who?
You. Every time you get a notification, it sounds like a vibrator.
I'm sorry. No, wait, hold on. I'll put on do not disturb on. Okay, I shouldn't get any notifications anymore.
Good.
Sorry. Please don't be mad at me. I love you guys. No homo.
I ain't trying to catch no kids.
Okay, we
What?
love you too. Can you please?
Was that it, Jim?
Anyway, Tom, you were saying?
I just said uni.
Uni, yes. What about you, Ecem? Are you trying to do anything with all the spare time? Cool.
I will get back to learning.
Just,
That's it.
yeah. Me, however, back when this whole corona thing started and it was the very first day of lockdown,
Beautiful.
it was then when I picked up learning Russian, playing the guitar, and exercising. And streaming.
I think you need to. Are you taking like protein shakes or whey protein powder, that kind of thing, or any sort of like bulk up?
My protein just comes from chicken.
Yeah, but are you taking any kind of like bulk up?
No.
Like as in high calorie content powders that you mix in for a drink? Because you really should, because you are quite skinny. So if you want to gain like I guess more central physique, you might want to gain some calorie first while you exercise.
Hey, classic Andy. Welcome to the PogCast, episode 5. I mean,
What?
if I'm doing
We're a
exercise,
podcast.
honestly, if I'm going to exercise, I'd like to be stronger, but to be honest, I'm just only going for like the
She has 4 legs?
What?
Are you okay there? Squigga?
The look.
We've lost her?
Yeah, the only reason I'm exercising is 20% of it is for me genuinely trying to get stronger because I'm fucking weak. And the other
Wait, so you're going for strength then, do you exercise?
nah, and the other 80% is I'm trying to look more aesthetic.
Yeah, but both of them include gaining at least some more mass to convert into both muscle and just general body mass, because being skinny, if you exercise, you'll be burning calories, and you don't have a lot of calories to burn.
Sure, yeah, don't care about fitness, you wanna bulk and cut, my guy. Yeah. Bulk and cut. It's just all I'm working for. I'm just looking to be lean.
It might not even be bulk then cut. It could just be like when you exercise, or maybe once a day in the morning, when you have a drink, try and find yourself, especially you can find them in gyms and stuff. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a very high calorie powder mix that you mix
oh my
in
god,
with.
can I hit this guy?
I'm sorry. I thought it was off. Hold on. Wait, I'm muting. I'm
How about you just turn your phone on just silent?
I did. Hold on. I'm muting the server that keeps giving me the notification.
Okay. Andy says, I went from 12 stone to 16 and half in 3 months. My body looks healthy. Pog.
Good job. Congratulations, man. You did a great job. Probably.
That sounds so sarcastic. Holy shit.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to be so sad.
For
Oh,
my
he's so cute. He apologized.
Oh, you're right. I do sound like a girl.
Yes, you do.
that's what we've been saying.
When?
The entire time I've known you, which has been like, not that long.
Stop. I'm not trying to.
Okay, moving
We don't-
on.
we
We've
don't
already
think you
we've already
are.
had this conversation. Moving fucking on.
Okay.
Okay, as long as you are eating about 3k calories a day and eating 50g protein every day.
You might struggle to eat that much if you are skinny, because you are really skinny, so eating that much might be a struggle, which is why I'm advising the powder, because it's an easy way to get
The
calories
eating
down.
part I'm okay with. It's just I know what to do and I know how to do it. It just I haven't fit a schedule in yet or like know when to do my things.
I'll
Just
be right back.
An
I'll
hour
be
after
there.
you wake up. Okay. Just an hour after you wake up every day, get yourself into the routine of just doing it before doing anything else. Like before you have a bath or shower, do the exercise, and then have your bath or shower afterwards. And just over the span of a few weeks, you'll start getting to the point where it's habit.
Is most of like, being lean, is it mostly in the diet or in the workout?
It's very strongly diet, although you do need to exercise, otherwise you will be a bit fucked.
Because
Like,
I
if-
work out till muscle failure, till like my arms feel like gelatin.
But you need to eat foods that won't negatively affect your weight loss, because you're not trying to like get rid of the muscle. You're not trying to gain a fuck ton. If you are trying to get if you're trying to get ripped and shredded, then you want to burn the fat surrounding the muscles, not like bulge the muscles to the point where like fucking huge.
Right.
I'm
So you
making a
need like
sandwich.
just
And
foods that will help.
see Andy's
I'm making.
Squigga, I don't care about your sandwich.
Stop it.
Andy says that workout you only want the look, not the stam. You will burn whilst exercising because of your size.
Yeah, not too wrong. It's pretty true.
Okay, so I will whip it out on here. I'll show you some. Go into Discord live and I'll show you what I mean.
I'm already streaming, Chief.
Oh, I mean on Discord.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I'm already streaming now.
Yeah, but can't you just look at my live on Discord?
I wait, that I was shit in the corner there. Right, here we go. Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay, so
What is this gonna be?
let's say this is your traditional skinny person, 2 titties, and he got the stomach, right?
Yeah.
Belly button. And then people
It looks like a shocked face. It looks like a.
people see if
Wow.
like your upper body is bigger compared to your waist. That's when when you're shredded.
No, that's having broad shoulders.
Oh no.
Really?
I broke it.
Yes. Being shredded is very much like, even if you're not massive, the muscles that you do have are very easily visible, because like there's not a lot of being shredded means having a very low body fat.
Right.
Because obviously you could be the most. You know how a lot of strong men in the world's strongest men who do that kind of competition, they are super strong, but at the same time you have to admit they look fat in the stomach
Right.
half the time. That's because they don't care about looking shredded. They just want to be strong, build muscle mass, meaning that they don't care about how much fat they have like in front of that muscle, as long as the muscle is there. Being shredded is all about having a low body fat, because then even if you only have like slightly bigger than average muscles, if you'd have barely any fat surrounding it, your skin will cling tight to that muscle, meaning that it's more defined and easier to see. And that's the type of thing that some people find attractive.
Oops.
You can be too shredded though. If you get too shredded, you can get to the point where you just look like a motorway planning.
Guys,
Like your veins just bulge. Yeah.
I I got mayonnaise in the
We don't care.
in the cracks of my phone screen.
We don't
Mayonnaise.
care.
Stop it! I don't care. Why did you even invite me here?
The
What are you
talk,
doing?
Sure,
but
I'm starting to think that too.
Okay, I gotta eat my sandwich. Bye.
I.
Fuck me.
Jeez, that was rough.
That's a specimen.
Okay, go just.
Who's Classic Andy?
A buddy who's watching the stream. You have a bulk and cut good, so you bulk then.
I like your cut.
So you bulk, then 1 week diet, 3 weeks normal, bulk and cut G. It's how rugby players get big. You will see mad gains in 3 months. Trust.
Do you want to get big or do you want to get ripped?
Okay, how will I look in either of those scenarios?
Looking big, you will have a generally bigger physique. Your shoulders will be broader. You will have bigger muscles. You will be stronger. But you won't be like your body fat might still be kind of not high, but it may still be bigger than somebody who's shredded. If you're shredded, your muscles might not look as big, and you might not be generally as strong. But it's very much like if someone went to like I don't know, like feel your abs or feel your arm, it would be a lot harder. And just generally, like, you know, when you're doing exercise, your arms start getting veiny, you start getting vascular.
Yeah.
You'll be able to see your vascularity way more.
So if it was for going to be shredded, it's mostly the diet then, rather than getting bulk.
Well, with going shredded is very much you need to eat healthy, because if you don't eat healthy, it's very hard to do. So you need to eat healthy, and you don't eat a lot, like as much as if you want to get big, but you still do eat probably a teeny bit more. But being shredded is usually easier if you were big in the first place, because all you're doing is reducing your body fat while gaining some muscle mass.
Right.
While getting big, like just big as in strong, hence me big boy with you, it's very much like you just want to gain muscle mass, and you'll burn fat while you gain muscle mass because it converts. But you're not aiming to like burn a ton of fat. You're aiming to gain that muscle. So it's much easier if you have a shredded person on the left and just a big person on the right. It's very different. Like look at like a rock climber on the left. He's shredded. Look at Ninja Warrior. He's shredded. Look at a bodybuilder. He's big. They're both strong and impressive in their own right. But one's shredded, the other one's big.
Aha. So
That makes sense.
I don't think I'd want to be huge, right?
You can aim on getting big but not be huge. And you can aim on getting shredded but not like shredded to the point where your veins look like a road map.
I think between getting big and getting shredded, I think I'd aim towards being shredded. Personally.
If that's the case, because you are so skinny, in order to build muscle mass overall, you will need some calories for your body to burn.
So I just need to eat a fuck ton.
Either that or, like I said, the powder, which I'd advise the powder just purely because it's so much easier to drink one drink and gain like 2,000 calories than it is to eat healthily. Keep in mind, it's healthy. It's not like a Burger King. A Burger King, you'd get it quick. But with healthy foods, to gain that many calories would fill you up very quick. Like, what do you think a healthy breakfast would be? Because I'd say like oats. Oats with some fruit.
I mean, my breakfast is like, because my breakfast used to be, I just wake up, have some Cocoa Pops in the morning, but like,
Cocoa Pops would not be good.
yeah, I don't eat Cocoa Pops anymore. All I do really have in the morning is a banana, and then I'd move on. That's my only breakfast, just that banana.
you'll need to eat more than that, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, in the morning,
Bro.
usually you'd need to eat something that would slow release energy through the day and would just generally help keep you full during, like, an early exercise, so which are a lot of bodybuilders and climbers and people like that.
Right.
They'll have things like natural oats. So, you know, like when people have porridge,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Like, either porridge or, like, just something like that with some fruit, maybe.
Odana git o zaman.
Oh, you can...
I am sorry.
Got scared there. Thought we were getting invaded.
Because you know how like fucking celebrities, in order to get like a movie role, they have to like gain a certain amount of mass, so, like in a very short amount of time for that movie role.
Or lose a ton, or get shredded really quick and shit like that.
Because their diets consist of like every 2 hours just eat chicken, dry chicken, rice, and steamed veggies.
Well, that's if their whole like transformation is just to gain weight and get big. If say like someone like I'm trying to think of something really extreme. Say, oh fuck, what's it? Who's the lead singer of Tenacious D? Oh fuck. He's like fat and really lovable. What's Jablin Jables? What's his name?
I haven't a clue.
Oh fuck. What's his? Oh, I can't think of his name. But like he started YouTube a year or a bit ago. What's Jablin Jables? Fuck. Oh, I'm so lost. I need to look. Here we go. Tenacious D Rock Doer. Who is it? Jack Black. You know Jack.
Oh yeah, Jack Black. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know how obviously he's chunky. He's pretty chunky.
Yeah.
Say he wanted to get shredded. He, because he's already got so much body mass, would be very much along the lines of, don't eat that much, exercise a fuck.
Right.
And that would help him get shredded. Because as he exercises, the fat he already has gets turned to muscle. And obviously, since the fat's being turned to muscle, the fat's going to get less and less and the muscle's going to get more and more. But because he's not, like, intaking a bunch of calories, he's not going to gain muscles to the point where he's fucking huge. But for someone who's skinny who wants to get shredded, if you did that, all you'd be doing is just tearing your muscles. And in order to regrow muscles, you need fat to be converted to muscle. If you don't have fat, then it's just going to repair normally. You're not going to get any bigger muscles, really. So that's why you also need to eat a decent chunk. But when I say eat a decent chunk, I don't mean like 2,000 calories. I mean like
7.
no, 3 to 4,000 possibly. And then you might notice that you might get big at first, but then when you notice that you've gotten big, you can then change everything. So then instead of getting big, you start working towards getting shredded. And you can start doing that because you've gained a bit more fat on you.
So it's what you eat, and then because I was walking into this blindly on the whole like exercising, right?
When it comes to like changing your body physically, diet is the most important thing always. Exercise is also very important. Diet is fucking huge.
There was a fucking guy on the YouTube ads that was like, eat foods that have a high thermic effect. So he'd eat a pizza and get fit from it.
I think I know what you're on about. There is like a way that can work, like that kind of thing, because, for instance, say someone's fat and they want to get skinny.
Right.
If you're fat and you just want to get skinny, all you need to do is make sure that the calories you burn in a day are higher than the calories you eat. Because obviously, if you're eating, say you're eating 1,500 calories a day because you're on a diet, and you're burning naturally, you burn about 2,000, and then you're exercising, so you're burning 500. So you're eating 1,500, and you're burning 2,500.
Mm-hmm.
The extra calories that your body needs in order to get through the day will be taken from your fat. So you burn fat.
Right.
And that makes you lose weight. Because that fat isn't being converted to muscle, it's being converted to energy. So your muscles, now they get a bit bigger because obviously you're exercising, but most of that fat that you're burning will be going straight to energy to get you through the day. And that's how you lose weight. If you want to gain muscle, then you can eat a ton. Because if you're gaining muscle and you don't care about how fat you are, you can eat as much as you want. You can eat like 4,000 calories a day and only burn about 3,000. You burn 2,000 normally and then you burn 1,000 with heavy weightlifting or something. It doesn't matter that you've gained weight, because the calories that you are burning through exercise will be going towards energy, but will also be going towards muscle growth. So when you're shredded, you're wanting to do a bit of both, but you want to go a bit more heavily on the
Diet.
losing weight. Yeah. But the only issue is you're skinny. You're not skinny as in like, oh, you need to gain a bit of mass. You're skinny as in like, eat more. Just straight eat more. So if you want to get shredded, then your only real look is to at least gain a bit of muscle mass, or gain a bit of general mass.
So get big first and then get shredded.
Yes. So I'm not saying you can't exercise, just make sure that what you're eating is bigger than what you're burning. And eating that, as much as you think is fine, you might struggle. Which is where things like weight gain formula come in.
So I can have a
Where,
McDonald's
like, a single scoop.
with no worries.
I mean, like, you have to also keep in mind that if a food's really unhealthy and greasy and all that kind of jazz, it may have adverse effects on when you're trying to gain muscle and burn calories and shit like that. Because some things are harder to break down. Some things are just generally worse for your body. If you eat nothing but McDonald's, you'll end up probably feeling tired quite a lot. While if you're having, I don't know, rice, chicken, and fucking
Veggies.
green veggie, then that stuff, as it breaks down in your body, it lasts a lot longer. Like, the energy lasts a lot longer. So you feel tired less often. But you also might feel less full. So you can eat more of that kind of thing.
Right.
But even then, you'll probably still struggle, because as much as you can eat more, it's less calorific. There's less calorie proportion. So you need to eat more to compensate, which would still fill you up. Hence why I'm saying weight gain powder from like a gym or fitness might help you.
Okay, wait, what day is it tomorrow? Tomorrow is a Saturday, right?
Tomorrow's Saturday, yeah.
I was gonna head down to, my Centra or whatever, look if there's any tubs
You'll
of
probably just
protein.
order online.
Online?
Just order online. Yeah. Oh, but you know when you're saying like protein,
Right.
I'm on about weight gain. Not protein. Protein's useful. I'm on about weight gain though.
Oh.
Like, did you think I've just been talking about protein this whole time?
No, you've been talking about gaining weight, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying like there's the literal powders where their whole purpose is to
Protein.
get a lot of calories into you.
Oh.
No, not protein. Their whole purpose is to get a lot of calories into you, which is what I mean by like weight gaining formula. Where like you just take a single scoop, you put it in with your water or milk, whatever you want to have it with, and then when you drink it, I don't know if it'll taste nice, but when you drink it, that it gets a lot of calories into your system. It's liquid calories, so it's easier to get down. So like a single serving might be, I don't know. Actually, let's have a look. Weight gain formula. Total mass matrix extreme. Here we go. Mass gainer shake. So each I should allow X. Fuck's sake. There we go. Yeah, here. Try protein blend. It has protein in it, by the way. Blend that delivers up to 54 grams of protein and up to a colossal 966 calories per serving. So a single serving of that will give you lots
Didn't
of
I tell you
calories.
not to join during the podcast?
N-word.
Bro,
Fucking
Alright.
leave.
does it really matter?
Yeah. I
Why?
specifically said that I don't want Jake here. What the podcast?
Alright, G and a bit, yeah.
Man.
Wait, what about me? You want me here, don't you? No.
I don't care.
Ouch. Heartless.
I took offense
Me too.
to the head.
Took offense when you don't listen to me.
Alright, wait. Jake's calling me. Haha, bye.
Alright.
You know when, like, you're a kid and adults, and when I say adults, I mean, like, 18 and 20-year-olds don't take you seriously, and you're always like, why don't they take me seriously?
Mm-hmm.
You're starting to see why.
Yeah.
You understand now? Like, Jake will probably be like, why are they getting so annoyed?
What do you think of Jake?
Goofy kid. He's exactly like every other kid. He does what he wants. He finds things funny. He's surprisingly hypocritical, but he won't realise it yet. He's just a kid. There's nothing
So he's a
special
funny
about
old
that.
comedian, you know.
Well, he's not actually funny. He just thinks he...
He's forcefully trying to make a joke.
It won't even be that he's forcibly making a joke. It's just... The best way I can describe it is kid humour, which...
Yeah,
admittedly
it pretty
you
much
grow out of.
is.
As much as I don't want to admit it, you grow out of it.
Me?
Wait, what?
Who grew out of it?
As much as I don't want to admit, you do end up growing out of it.
True. I think I've already grown out of it. Fucking, I don't find his humor funny. He's okay.
Between the ages of like 15 and 17 is when you start to like
Get a grip.
realize, yeah, pretty much get a grip on life. And every single year between the ages of like 16 and 19, you feel like you have life worked out, and then you realize you don't. And then you look back and think, oh, thank God I have it worked out now. The issue is you don't, but you think you do. Like, even right now, I think I have life not worked out, but a bit more of an understanding. I
idea.
probably don't. Yeah, I probably still don't. But at least I'm aware of it. That makes any sense. Like, it's the same reason of, you know, when people always say, like, be nice to everyone. And, like, don't judge.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, that as much as that's true, and you shouldn't just judge people, there is times when you can just tell that someone's not worth the effort of being nice to.
The thing with Jake is, he's an alright lad, but he can get so fucking annoying so quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, anyway, I need with the whole, like, exercising thing and just trying to get an idea of what I should be doing. So, because what I've been doing, right, is I've been trying to eat better, but I've forced myself to exercise far more than the diet part.
The diet part is what makes the most of the changes, because like, think of it like this. What makes more of a difference? Like, say someone's trying to lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
What makes more of a difference? Eating normally, which is, say, like someone eats 2,000 calories in a day normally. What makes more of a difference? Eating 2,500 calories a day and exercising for an hour, which might burn about 300 calories, maybe? Or eating 1,500 calories a day and exercising for 10 minutes a day in the morning. Just a small warm-up. Already before the exercise, you are going to be losing weight faster than if you exercise. because, well, your calorific intake is less than your natural body, is less than your body natural burn. So already without exercising, you'll be losing weight. But then adding the exercise will just generally keep your metabolism nice and fast. Because, like, you know that one kid who can eat a fuck ton but is always skinny in school?
Yeah.
And he's, like, the one that does marathon runs. Not marathon ones, but he's, like, the one that's really got a cross-country.
Yeah.
Like, he's not fast, but he can run for a long time. That's because since he runs for a long time, and he keeps his body active for a long time a day, his body burns food very, just generally, effectively. And when it takes in food, it burns it very well. That's your metabolism. If you don't exercise at all, your metabolism will be slower. So, like, just if you're trying to get shredded,
I don't know that much.
because I do kickboxing. It's literally what I get paid for.
You get paid for kickboxing.
Well, when you go into tournaments, it's prize money, isn't it?
Oh shit, right. How much money have you won?
Bro,
3,000, not like tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, but I've gotten a few thousand. I got my PC with the money.
Ugh.
But it's like, to go to different weight class. Say my body's big, big. So I've got, but I've also got a lot of muscle, and I'm in heavyweight, and I want to go to like the medium weight class. Like, if I'm relatively close, instead of just trying to straight up lose weight, I might try and get shredded, because getting shredded will allow me to lose the fat, which will make me lose weight, but it'll allow me to keep most of my muscle mass, which will keep me strong. Because when I'm kickboxing, I want to be light on my feet, but I want to maintain the strength
Have a heavy punch.
that my old physique had. Yeah, so like my old physique would have been like slower but stronger. But if I get shredded instead of big, I'll be slightly weaker, because yeah, there will be some muscle loss occurring. But at the same time, I'll also be lighter on my feet, because, well, as much as my legs might be slightly weaker than they were before, there's a decent percentage of weight taken off of them, so moving what is there now is easier. And
Dude,
because of
how
that, it
long-
means I can be faster. And because I can be faster, I can kick faster. Which, when it comes to power, it's all about like the force behind it and how fast it is. So if you kick, say there's not like too much force behind it, but it's fast, there will probably be still enough force to do damage.
So after this this little talk, I have learned that I need to work out, but as long as my calorie intake is bigger than what I'm burning, I'm good.
You will gain weight. Yeah. What you need to gain weight, because essentially when you have a fat ass, right, you can scale them. Actually, no. Here's a better way to describe it. You know when you're getting your hair cut.
Yeah.
It's very hard for somebody with short hair to have their hairstyle. I don't mean short as in like a few inches long. I mean short as in like, say somebody has a buzz cut. You can't style that.
Yeah, because there's nothing to style.
So yeah, exactly. So he needs to gain some length on his hair first. It's the same with your body. You want to gain muscle. Well, okay. What does muscle get converted from? Fat. What do you not have? Fat. What do you need to gain first? Fat.
Alright, so I need to get fat first and then work out.
Not fat as in chubby, just
bigger in general.
exercise a little bit, but get a bit bigger first, yeah. If that makes any sense.
how long have you been kickboxing?
Since I was 6.
Bro, that's hot. That's hot.
He's 20. He's actually gonna catch a case.
Yeah, I know, no thanks. But, yeah, it's...
Okay, so how many
Just
months
something.
will this process actually take?
Well, in order to get big, it probably won't take you too long because like getting big, just generally gaining mass, not muscle mass, but just gaining mass, is not that hard because as much as like gaining muscle mass is mainly hard for people with mental issues like anorexia, bulimia, just eating disorders because them people are very much like they even if they want to be healthy, they still have the mindset of like I need to be skinny, I need to be skinny, so they'll like limit themselves.
Jom.
Hello, John.
Yum.
But for somebody who has like a fine mindset when it comes to food and shit, it's not too bad because like I said, there's that like that powder mix I was telling you about earlier. There's generally eat more food.
John, can you come back another time, like in 30 minutes? Okay, cool. What's up with people not answering me today?
Women, am I right?
Yeah. Okay.
Life's crazy.
I'm confused, dude. Anyway.
Okay, Mikey.
So the process of gaining weight won't be too long, right?
The process of like bringing it down. It's also about like how much effort you're willing to put in because when it comes to gaining the weight, it's quite simple. People gain weight when they don't mean to.
Right.
People say like since I've been with Kira has went from being extremely skinny to being a much more healthier weight, but that's still gaining weight, and she didn't even mean to do that. So gaining weight isn't like a especially hard thing to do. It's losing it that causes more effort. Because once you get used to eating more, suddenly eating less leads you to be feeling hungry. And obviously when you feel hungry, the one thing that you want to do is eat. Because you're hungry. So you need to kind of like
just eat ice
have
cubes.
enough self-discipline. You need to have enough self-discipline to know that like, okay, I'm hungry, what will I eat? I will eat this balanced meal. Yeah, you have to gain the correct weight as well. Don't get like fucking chunky. Like, don't get just straight fat.
So not to the point I get a beer belly.
Oh no, no, you don't gain weight as in like you are now a fat. Because that's just not good.
Oh wait, shit, yeah. Also, if I were to be gaining weight, I don't think I'd know when to stop. To know that I'm, at a point that I'm bigger than I was, but not too big to where I'm genuinely fat.
Like, wait, right now, if you took your shirt off, would somebody see your rib?
No.
Okay, well that's at least a good start. Because if you were at the point where people could like see your ribs, you'd be like, okay, you need to gain a decent chunk. To gain weight, you start to diet. Yeah, I've already said that point, Mikey. I think you joined a bit late, but I've already said like if you want to gain weight, don't just eat the world's worst shit. You still need to be careful with how much you eat, and you need to be careful with what you eat, and you need to be careful with all that shit. So it's not as simple as they go to Mackey's every 10 minutes.
Would it be comparing to like? Would it matter more on how much I ate or what I ate?
It would be very much both, because you need to make sure that if you want to. I don't know why you're taking advice from a fat person. Shut your whore mouth. But it's if you just straight up want to gain weight, then obviously it matters how many calories ingested compared to how much burned. But if you eat like greasy, sloppy shit, your body is not going to be very cash money with.
I can still eat like, as long as it's not filled with grease and oil, it's fine.
Well, look, this is the type of thing where I feel like Mikey would be slightly better than I would, because Mikey, also shower. But when it comes to like diet and stuff, it's very much like the way that when I was younger, I was fat. So for me, it was very much lose weight, gain muscle mass, keep doing that until you get to a shredded point, where you're okay, and then that's like your natural class or your natural weight class that you get put into for me. And then you can go up or down depending on your diet and what you want to do. So for me, it was very much like make sure you eat less than normal because I eat a ton. Make sure you eat better things because I used to eat bad food. And make sure that the exercises I do will benefit me in the right way.
Right.
For you, you're skinny, so you need to go up and then back down again slightly. Would highly recommend sushi. Would you recommend sushi? I mean, there is rice and fish. And some
I
veggies.
feel
So that makes sense.
I feel like the only reason skinny, I don't eat enough, right? But that's just because I always feel full. That's my problem.
This is exactly why I was trying to tell you about
The protein things.
not protein. I mean, there's protein in it.
Yeah.
But you still want like
Shakes.
mass, like high calorific mixes that you can get from like actual places. Yeah, being skinny isn't not eating. Yeah, that's true. He's saying that him being skinny is because he himself doesn't eat too much.
I don't eat enough. That's been a problem since birth.
He isn't saying like he's trying to stay skinny so he's not eating weight. That's not what he's saying. He's saying that he is skinny because he doesn't eat a lot.
Like I don't have that. I don't have the traditional like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Right? I eat when I'm hungry,
You
but I
should.
don't. I don't feel hungry a lot.
At least have like a bunch of small meals. At
What
the
if
very
I
least.
eat every 2 hours?
Pardon?
What if I eat every 2 hours?
Depends what you're eating.
So let's say breakfast. It's like
Alright, breakfast is overrated, which I agree with, because just because it's the first meal of your day doesn't mean it's the most important. It's important as in like it's a meal you need to eat food, but it's not important as in like, it's the most important meal. That's not. But think of it like this: if you ate wait, you don't eat breakfast, Mikey? Really? I die if I don't have breakfast. I feel horrid.
I don't eat breakfast. I don't either.
I feel absolutely horrid if I don't eat breakfast.
Well, it's not breakfast to me because I wake up at like what 4 p.m. It's pretty much lunch when I eat.
Fair enough. But like, say you have 500 calories worth of doner meat from a turkey, and then you have like 500 calories of like what Megan said, sushi, or like 500 calories of like a more balanced meal, I guess you could say. So some rice, some chicken, veggies, or even just something like a sandwich, just a normal sandwich. Your body would very much be appreciative of that kind of shit more than the greasy doner, even though the greasy doner would taste fucking mush. Oh, I want a doner now. God. Oh shit. Don, you're poor. Oh no, no. I couldn't get whatever I wanted to. And I don't actually want a doner. I think I am just slightly hungry, but it's too late really. I might go down and see if there's any light thing I can grab.
You know when you were on like a strict diet and like workouts, right?
Yeah, but mine was because I was a chunky fuck.
Where did the motivation come from?
I didn't like being a chunky fuck.
Oh, that's the motivation. You just don't want to be a chunky fuck.
Well, no, because I felt super like I still don't like my body as a whole, but that's nothing to do with weight. That's just because I don't like how I look. However, I used to hate being. Because I used to just feel tired super quick, and obviously just being fat doesn't look nice, and picking up a shirt and seeing it says XL on the back is a bit disheartening in the morning. So I was very much like, I don't want that. So I would make sure that also I did it, so I very much didn't want to go back to it. Mikey's brought a good point. If you're gonna start going to the gym when you exercise, bring others with you, because you'll start motivating each other. So like you can't be asked to go. You'll feel more inclined to go if your mate's like, oh, do you want to come?
Come? Oh, I lost.
Oh, it's
Nah, see, the thing is,
But I'd
I could get a
say-
membership. I was gonna get one last year, right? But
membership, yeah.
like that has a membership because my mate had one. Which yeah, again, because my mate went and we're kind of friends is like better, but I can't afford a membership. It's just too much here.
How much do you get in donations again?
Dude, I haven't streamed in a while, so my viewer base died out, and I don't think I get donations. I get
How many viewers do you get a stream?
now it's like 3, but that's because like, it just stops. If I had to go back on the grind and
That's still more than mine. So I don't want to hear it.
oh boo hoo boo me. I mean,
Yeah,
2 months
boo-hoo,
ago,
boo-me.
2 months ago, I get 15 quid, 2 quid, 2 quid, 5 quid. 2 months ago, like every like couple of days. Now it's just Jake lose 10 bits at a time.
Ah, no, think of it like this. I've only ever been given 2 donations before, and only one of them was an actual donation. Actually, no. That's a lie. No, I've only ever had 1 donation. Fuck. Where the fuck's this? But like, I've only ever truly been given 1 donation, and even then it was for like doing something that took the piss. It wasn't an actual like, oh wow, I like your stream. Here's money. It was just actually being like, kill your teammate, and I did. I was like, alright, nice. Here's £1. That's literally what it was.
Oh, I think I told you recently that I've started going on runs. Oh, hi Jake. I've been starting to go on runs, and I asked for.
Pending now, I see Mikey. Yeah?
I've asked John to go on runs with me.
Runs are good for your legs. Obviously.
Yeah.
Less so for your arms.
My day's been going good, Jake. I feel it because I either work. I mainly work out from home, on my own gaff. And it's
I still find it weird that you call your like where you live your gaff.
because it's my gaff.
Well, no, because like for instance, what we call it in the UK is like, say I'm working in an office, or say I'm working in a distribution centre or a warehouse, or whatever, and then my boss comes in. I'd call him the gaff. He's the gaffer. The boss is the gaffer.
Oh.
So it's really
Yeah, dude, slang is strange for like UK slang is strange to me, and Irish slang would be strange to you.
yes.
Like when you said peng, I thought that was an insult.
No, peng means like, yo, that's fucking nice.
Yo, will you be my coach?
Me.
Yes, or Mikey.
I feel like Mikey will probably be a better coach when it comes to that kind of thing. I'm very much like happy with my weight right now, so I'm very
I
much
bet you're
like
shredded.
right. It's my technique. I'm not shredded. I'm more big than shredded right now.
I feel like you'd lift up your shirt and it's like your abs are sheening.
No, my abs aren't sheening. Hello. I don't think I want to get to the point where I have fucking sheeny. I don't want to get to the point where like you could grate cheese. Oh, and he's gone.
You know, like you don't want to go to the point where you can see the individual cubes on your stomach.
No, I do want to get to the point though where like you can see the veins individually on my arms when I like tense really hard. I'd like that. I'd like to be a bit vascular, but I don't want to be like super muscular.
Oh, I've seen those memes where like you can see each individual vein popping out of his arm by like.
And the veins look like fucking
Yeah.
pipes. And you're like, what? I don't like that.
I don't want to say this for like all women are like this, but I've heard
All women are queens.
I've heard from some girls that veins are attractive, and I've heard from some that they don't find veins attractive.
Here's the thing, even girls that find veins attractive will not find the people who have like pipelines for veins. So like the people who have like bulging, like bodybuilder bulging veins, no, they probably won't find that attractive. However,
Collarbones.
however, like a rock climber, though, like a rock climber's forearms can look really nice. They're not big. They're not physically that big.
They're just lean.
But yeah, that's the thing. Being lean is being shredded. So like, if a bodybuilder like tensed and you touched his arm, it would be hard, but it would have some squish to it because that would be the fat on the outside. Like, there won't be a lot of fat, but there'd still be some. While if like a rock climber tensed like that, it would as if you were fucking hitting a rock. You'd be like, what the fuck?
Oh, thanks for the hydrate. I'll be sure to drink.
But yeah, like that's one big difference. Plus, they also have pretty veiny arms.
True.
Like, just through just naturally, if you are super lean and super shredded, you will have super veiny arms, veiny leg. Oh, not even like that veiny legs, but you have like veiny arms, for instance. Because there's nothing for the veins to like intermingle with other than the muscles, so when you tense, the veins will pop out more. So there is such thing as too shredded too. If you get too shredded, you just look like you're fucking vacuum sealed.
I've seen a guy whose name was like, Chris Heria, and he was lean. Have you seen what he looks like?
No.
I'll send you something real quick. Cause he has a YouTube channel called Thanex, and it's pretty much just like a fucking workout channel, right?
Type in Matthias Matobi.
Matthias Matobi?
Yeah, it's kind of like he's a rock climber. I don't know if his name's actually Matthias or like something else. If you can't find him, then just look at Jujimufu. He's in a lot of Jujimufu videos. But like, Jujimufu is a good idea. If you look at Jujimufu, whenever he does his rock climbing videos, he's a bodybuilder. He's big. But because of his past, he's also super flexible and athletic, so it doesn't really like hinder him. But he's like big. And then when he's doing the rock climbing videos next to rock climbers, they'll be like shooting up the wall way faster than he will be, even though they're like half the size.
Mm.
Because it's also about like how much you can, how much power you can exert compared to your body weight. So like somebody who's 200 pounds who can lift 400 pounds, that's double their body weight. Somebody who's 100 pounds who can lift 200 pounds, that's twice their body weight. Both of them are very impressive feats. Oh, is that you?
That's the guy.
That's
the guy. There's also a PNG.
You just sent me a name, I'm asking.
Check the Discord.
I'll check it.
That's what the definition for me would be of being lean.
Being lean would be this guy. Right. He is pretty lean, yeah. I'd say he's pretty lean. There's people that are obviously more lean than that, though.
Yeah.
What the? Oh, so.
No.
Wow.
Wait, what other points did you have, by the way? I mean, I know it's kind of redundant because there's only two. Two.
Yeah. Then I was gonna talk about what is it?
To be fair, I've been streaming for about 2 hours, so the podcast is all about 1 hour 50 minutes ish now.
Exactly
So
1
yeah,
hour
It's up to
50.
you if you want to keep them. It's up to you if you want to keep them for like.
Let's go for another 10 minutes because I think I have points to fill in those 10 minutes.
Fuck it. Yeah, this has been a bit of a
Yeah.
roller coaster.
But it was a learning experience for me.
What with who to listen to, who.
Yeah. So, oh, I just have a note saying Jake's weird. Oh, what's your opinion on having a child? Do you think you'd be a fit parent?
Well, like right now,
Yeah.
if I had a child right now, I'd feel gravely unprepared.
What about having a child when you're ready for it? Do you think you'd be a responsible
Having a child when I'm
parent?
ready for it, I'll be ready for it then.
Do you think you'd be a good parent?
When I'm older, yeah. I want to have a child when I'm older. Although, like I said, when I'm older, I ain't having a kid yet. I'm nowhere near old.
What about like let's say what would you name your child? Was a boy.
I'm really bad with names, and I think Hero already has an idea for a boy and a girl
A boy and a girl
when
name?
we end up getting onto it.
Would you hope for a boy or a girl?
Oh, it would make zero difference to me. Because we're very much like guy or girl. We're not going to be very like gender stereotype. Like guy, it just whenever it's a guy or a girl, if something's pink or blue, and we're going to ask them which one do you want. We're not like, oh, it's a boy. We're going to go blue. And it's the same as like, I don't believe that there's such thing as like a job for women and a job for men. Like I'm not going to say that there's no difference between them because like a guy's body is built physically different to a female's for different things, all that jazz. But at the same time, I feel like saying that like women should change a diaper and men should be like the people who work the day job, I think that's just ignorant. So the idea of having like a guy or a boy or a girl makes no difference to me.
I remember there was this one video of the gender reveal for a baby. You know, blue meaning boy, pink meaning girl. And then when the dad broke it, it was yellow, and she says, "I'm having an abortion."
Ah, a wise choice. A connoisseur, I see.
Let's say if you had a baby right now and you weren't expecting for it, would you decide to have an abortion?
What if Kim was having
Yeah.
a baby? I think we've literally like there's only one time we've ever had a pregnancy scare, because you'll be surprised at how common it is for like couples pregnancy scares. There was a single time when we had one, and we very much came to the idea of like we don't want to bring a child into the world if we aren't able to give it an actual good shot at life. So we would probably end up having an abortion. If we had one. If that makes sense. So there's a reason why, when we're older, sure, we want to have a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But if we were to have a kid right now, we'd do nothing but make ourselves struggle and make the kid have a really bad time growing up, which just isn't really fair.
I feel like, you know, like let's say for Jake Paul, he is where he is because he was born into a family and he had a very good shot at life, right?
Yeah.
Or like if you're born into like let's say into a family with a financial struggle, you wouldn't have like, a really, easy chance at life at all.
We want to be like financially stable and in a good place before we have a. How about you? What would you do if you suddenly like, I don't know, got hit up by somebody who you were with in the past and they were like, "Hey, I'm pregnant."
I'm pregnant. Honestly,
Cool.
Oh, I have to think about it. Okay, let's say I just turned 18.
Uh-huh.
And she turns out to be pregnant, right? And then I'd ask her if she wants to keep it or not, because personally, I'd say because I wouldn't be able to support a child like that early. I wouldn't have neither the money or the resources or anything or the time
Or the knowledge.
or the knowledge. Yeah, I wouldn't have a clue on what to do. So my say would be to have an abortion. But if she decides like, oh
Keep
yeah,
it.
to keep it, I'd keep it. I'd grow it, even if I was clueless.
I would grow it. I'd put it in a plant pot and grow it. You know, and every so often I'd put some water in its water bowl.
Fertilizer, sprinkle on there.
Yeah. Bring it to the vet. Get it checked for fleas.
Check for fleas.
Oh, there it goes. Whoever that, I think that was Ecem. Oh, and there's Ecem back. Hmm. What other thing is that?
Bananas.
I don't like. I'm gonna be right honest.
You don't like bananas?
Bananas are wrong.
I like bananas.
I don't.
What's your favorite fruit?
Apples, I think.
Apples are nice.
I'm not a huge fan of fruit. I'm very heavily a meat eater.
Dude, honestly, for some reason, each apple I have tastes different.
There's different types of apples.
My favorite apples are the freshest ones that right from the tree. Those are the best. Not like packaged like Tesco apples.
Yo, Tesco's on apples. Let's fucking go.
What's your favorite like type of juice?
I don't like juice.
You don't like juice?
Like straight up. No, don't like juice.
So, okay, do you just drink water?
Yeah. Like, just when I exercise, I drink water. In the morning, I drink water. Every so often, I'll have, like, I don't know, Pepsi Max or something. But most of the time, it's just water. Like, the first time I ever had anything other than water, I think I had a white Monster when I was 16. That was my first time having anything other than water. And I hated the white Monster. Which confused me because everyone talked about the white Monster being the best one. And then I tried the original, and the original was like 10 times. So I was like, oh, never mind, people are just retarded. I'm literally just sat playing Warframe while we talk shit. Is there nothing else?
Yeah, that's about it.
Oh, what's your opinion on the explosion that happened in the capital of I can't remember what it's called.
Lemon?
No, it's not Lemon. It begins with an L. But what's your opinion on that then? That big explosion.
I'd say... Oh, I heard that it was like... There was some sort of product in there that they just too much of, and they were struggling to close the doors on it, and then since there was too much of it, it just combusted.
It was over 6 years. They what we've been told by the government is over 6 years. There was stored a bunch of it was something that reacts to and explodes, but it wasn't stored correctly. Is the main part. It wasn't stored correctly, and there's a huge amount of it, and something like some sort of fire was nearby. I can't remember if it was from fireworks or what, but there was something nearby, and it set alight, and it just went off.
Mm-hmm.
That's as far as I know. All I can say is pretty scuffed, if you ask me.
Kind of cringe. They don't know how to package stuff correctly.
1 out of 10, fucking Amazon. This is why I get my shit off eBay.
It left a huge ass cloud though after that.
It's made a hole in the fucking place. Have you seen the coast?
Oh.
The whole area is straight underwater now.
Pog.
The thing that confuses me though is when people are saying, "Oh, is that a nuclear bomb? Is that nuclear? Blah blah nuke." And they're talking about mushroom cloud. There's no mushroom cloud in that picture, but people are saying there's a mushroom cloud, and I don't get it. I watched it like 20 times and I just couldn't see a mushroom cloud any of the times, and I was like, what are they on about? Am I the one that's high? Are they high?
I think they just seen smoke and just thought mushroom cloud without even seeing the mushroom.
It's the first explosion, which was the original smoke from the original fire, which got blown back by the kinetic energy of the explosion. It was just a general ball. It wasn't a mushroom cloud. It was just a ball that risen up and went out very quickly because of the kinetic energy from the blast. And everyone's like, that's a mushroom cloud. Basically, Fallout 76. Is this the sequel?
Fallout 5, Lebanon.
Oh, there you go. You just said it right there, Lebanon.
I knew what it was, just say lemon anyway.
Ah, fair.
Okay, I guess we can wrap up now. It's been the time
What, 2
limit,
hours?
or the hit mark.
What, 2 hours? Most podcasts like an hour.
Maybe I should aim for like an hour and a half.
Between an hour and an hour and a half.
I feel like I'm dragging
makes sense
things
to me.
on for no reason.
Yeah, an hour to an hour and a half sounds good.
Alright, well that'll be it then. Thanks for coming on to PogCast. I'm your host, Bierny.
Oh, it's cringe.
Alright.